You want it and we've got it. Here's our top 8 original Netflix sitcoms.
But all I know is that I'm going to love her and stand behind her no matter what.
That is a great idea. Because when you stand behind your kids, it's easier
to put your foot in their ass. Yeah, we got it, Dan. Thanks.
Number 8, That 90s Show. That 90s Show, sounds familiar, right? Is a much anticipated spin-off of That 70s Show. It takes place in the summer of 1995. Leah Foreman makes friends with a new generation of Point Place kids while visiting her grandparents Red and Kitty in Wisconsin. The show itself sticks to the original formula, and this new generation of teens soon take up residence in the basement.
Okay, kids, the basement is all yours.
Your grandma just hooked us up.
What is it? Leia, do you want to hear about the Donkey Kong conspiracy?
He's a gorilla.
Interesting. It's kind of like how Sheryl Crow isn't actually a crow.
Totally.
Under the watchful eye of Kitty and the stern glare of Red, the new group have the summer of their lives. Tune in to see what life is now like for the kids of Point Place. Number 7, One Day at a Time. This comedy drama follows 3 generations of the same Cuban-American family living in the same house as they navigate the ups and downs of life. Now a nurse, Penelope is raising 2 strong-willed children.
What happened to your face?
What happened to your face? I'm sorry. I was hanging out with my friends. It's hard to turn it off.
When faced with challenges, Penelope turns to her old-school mother, who has become an invaluable confidant. This series offers a contemporary take on what life looks like in both good and bad times, and how loved ones can make it all worthwhile. It's definitely a show the whole family will love. Number 6, Grace and Frankie. For as long as they can recall, Grace, played by Jane Fonda, and Frankie, played by Lily Tomlin, have been rivals. Their one-upmanship comes crashing to a halt, however, when they learn that their husbands are not just work partners, but have also been romantically involved for the last 20 years and want to get married.
Robert is my law partner, but we are also homosexual law and bed partners with each other in life. Boy, this partner thing is really confusing, isn't it?
As everything around the ladies is coming apart, the only thing they can rely on is each other. Check out Grace and Frankie and enjoy 7 seasons of binge-worthy episodes. Number 5, The Upshaws.
I gotta be there for my kids. My dad was no good, so it made me do some messed up stuff back in the day.
Back in the day? Negro, you did some ignorant stuff this morning.
Where you come from? No one said your name 3 times.
The Upshaws is a hilarious sitcom that stars Wanda Sykes, Mike Epps, and Kim Fields. These heavy hitters bring the funny as they portray a black, blue-collar family living in Indiana handling real issues, like raising children and ending generational trauma.
I'm trying to step my daddy game up.
I will take all the help I can get.
When have I ever let you down?
Look, Benny, it's your baby mama.
With a deeply clever approach to sitcoms, The Upshaws explores the nuances of navigating modern society, adapting and overcoming conventional tropes and expectations. This warm-hearted show will bring joy to the whole family. Number 4, So Not Worth It. The first Korean sitcom on Netflix, So Not Worth It, is a ridiculously funny show about students from varied backgrounds living together in a college dormitory in Seoul. The main characters come from all over the world and have very different personalities, so you can be sure that their various misadventures, romances, and friendships make for a very interesting storyline. So Not Worth It has a very lighthearted tone with plotlines that frequently slip into silliness.
헐, 애기 실화임? 네 거야?
어? 아니야.
It's a refreshing, entertaining show that you will be sure to enjoy. Number 3, Never Have I Ever. In this well-balanced comedy, Davy, a struggling teen, tries to get her life back on track after the traumatic loss of her father. She decides to go all in on the high school experience, including finding a boyfriend, which is easier said than done.
What? Mom, I'm fast asleep!
You don't look like you're asleep.
What are you doing here?
I'm doing exactly what I said I'd do. I'm here to have sex with you.
Never Have I Ever is a delight because it features an extremely diverse cast, and the creators don't underplay the importance of bringing to life the dynamics and variety of South Asian families. It's a must-watch. Number 2, working moms.
If you want to bring 1 foot forward into a lunge and a half-moon crescent, and then come down, for a boat pose.
Can we all be brave adults and just admit that babies don't need yoga?
Warm, loyal PR executive Kate and her longtime friend, no-nonsense psychiatrist Anne, attend a judgmental mommies group where they meet timid IT tech Jenny and blindly optimistic real estate agent Frankie. The four quickly form an unlikely friendship, sharing struggles of urban motherhood filled with the chaos of toddlers, tantrums, careers, and identity crises, all while trying to achieve the holy grail, a sense of self. This Canadian sitcom brings 7 seasons of binge-worthy funny and has a storyline that all can relate to. Number 1, Family Reunion. If you want that classic sitcom vibe, then Family Reunion is definitely a must-watch for you. While visiting Columbus, Georgia for a family reunion, recently retired football player Mose McKellen and his wife Coco discover the importance of family and get a taste of good old Southern living. The McKellens make an important decision to leave their life in Seattle and move to the family home for good. Hilarity ensues as Mose and Coco's modern parenting clashes with Mose's parents' more traditional approach.
Remember, church starts at 8 a.m.
We don't go to church. Dad says we belong to Bedside Baptist.
Somebody better start praying before I forget I know Jesus. Preach!
This show is guaranteed to keep the entire family laughing and entertained. It's on its 5th season, and we can expect another one to follow. Once you start watching, you're sure to fall in love with the entire family. That's why it is our number 1 original Netflix sitcom.